And welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of the Lost Podcast of Titan, a father and son's attempt to sit back and watch the shows that we liked watching on the couch many years ago, and it turns out this wasn't a good idea. Like, season 2 of Star Trek has really slid downhill. I'm kind of worried. Now we're at the finale of season 2, and it's a pilot. It's a sneaky pilot from Gene Roddenberry, who is not a good writer and is probably not a good creator, and I'm beginning to question this whole endeavor here.
Don't listen too much to him, folks. He's been, straining at the bit, anticipating this episode. He secretly likes it, but he's trying to maintain a cool.
I secretly like it. It's another time travel episode with a shitty premise. Like,
Give me a time travel episode with a great premise.
with a great premise.
Just off the top of your head.
Back to the Future.
Okay, fair one. The whole trilogy or just the first film?
Number 1 and number 2. Number 3, I don't need number 3.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, I
Well,
never really bothered. I never really liked going back into the Old West time. So, but we are at the last episode of season 2. Everyone in the writers' room is like, "What the fuck is going on?" And this is Assignment Earth. So we would like to invite you to join us in watching this train wreck. You can put us on pause and pull this up on your favorite physical media streaming service. And come back when you're ready. Welcome back, and we'll go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, play. Dun dun dun. I just think also, he's trying to sell another show in the middle of this show. It's kind of
Well, let me point out that at this time, Roddenberry and his people were reading the writing on the wall, and there was a good chance that Star Trek's plug would be pulled. So he was scrambling, trying to get a replacement ready.
we got Sulu.
Yes.
I think he's been missing in more episodes than he's been in season 2.
I think so.
And why is Spock in the transporter room?
Good question. And my question is, why did they have to send an entire starship back in time to study events of a particular period? Couldn't they have just equipped a unmanned probe with time travel capability, have it spend a year recording information, and then come back?
That's weird. He left the little levers slid up. Usually he slides them up in the process of doing the transporter.
Well, if he's beaming something up, something is trying to beam in.
It's Flint.
No, but good guess. Good old Robert Lansing.
I can't fucking believe they got me on this shitty show to pilot an even shittier show. My life is shit, and they got me holding this cat. It's an obvious overdub. It's just Becky from accounting. She wanted to be in this show. She's sleeping with the manager, so of course she's got to make her big break and be the voice of the cat. This is my life. I wanted to do great things. I wanted to be in Shakespeare.
Well, he was in something worse than this. If you can take my belief.
Lost in Space?
No, really, even worse than Lost in Space.
Johnny Quest?
No. You're giving up.
4D Man?
Well, he was in that, but this was even worse.
The Man Who Never Was?
I liked it.
The Empire of the Ants.
That is pretty bad, but that's not what I'm thinking of.
The Nest.
No, that's still not what I'm thinking of.
All right, well, what is it?
Automan.
Automan. Oh, Lord. You could just beam him off the ship.
Well, he got off the transporter pad.
Okay. When have they ever not been able to beam someone away when they're not on the transporter pad?
In the original series, I don't think ever.
All the time. What are you talking about?
Okay, here we go off on a tangent. When during the original series did they beam someone or something off the ship without involving the transporter room?
The same time they beamed them up from the planet.
No, they beamed them all up onto the transporter room.
Well, they'd beam them out of the transporter room and then beam them off. It's not that complicated. See, that's not ISIS. That's Becky from accounting. Yeah. Oh, shit.
See, you need Robert Lansing to be able to deliver these lines.
Really? Dun dun dun. Then you're screwed anyway, because I'm from the future. Like,
Yeah, I'm still from the future. See, they needed Robert Lansing for this role because Tommy Lee Jones wasn't yet available. Claw, bite, scratch.
but what if they...
Would it made a difference if he wasn't human?
Wait, they're right around the planet Earth. Wait, what the fuck?
That's where they are. They're traveling back to 1960s to examine historical events.
Well, that was rather casual. I must have missed that. That was just an offhand line.
Yeah, in the beginning we were talking about Robert Lansing or something.
Wait, they're just like, let's go back to the 1960s, la-di-da.
Well, they want to know there's a problem with a planet in their timeline, and they want to use historical examples to try and figure out how to survive such a crisis. And Earth in the mid to late 1960s was a prime candidate.
What I'm saying is they just casually go back in time.
Well, they were, I guess, just going to originally study the works of Dr. John Gill, but they found out that all his studies ended up with people going Sieg Heil.
But it's like, there's no like the. So why is it an issue to go through time traveling later on or before?
I can't, really explain it. I mean, Spock is already reciting the critical events of the period. I mean, did they have to go back in time to confirm what's already known?
Like, what's the point of Star Trek 4? I mean, they had to like
They
shoot
had to
at
go.
warp
Oh,
speed around the sun and do all these calculations, and it could be
they had to go
destroyed. And
back and get the whales.
yeah, they had to go back and get the whales. But this isn't really an issue apparently. They just went, 1960s. Let's go hang out.
Well, no, they used the slingshot. They developed the slingshot effect in the episode, uh, "The Naked Time."
Behold, sonic screwdriver.
Security did a real nice job of searching him.
Well, it's just a pen.
But that is a rather nice comment you made. I mean, he is, after all, uh, developing into a character who traveled through time and space, who ends up with a plucky assistant.
See? And Doctor Who came out before this, right?
Oh, yes.
So
Back
there you
in
go.
1963.
Dun 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 dun.
And we just let the cat wander out. And Scotty couldn't deliver that information?
Dun dun dun. He's stealing our show, Captain. Replacing it with cheaper sets and poor writing.
That's a cheaper set?
Yeah. They don't have to make any of this.
Yeah, I'm sure they had an office with a big safe attached to it.
Well, it's Hollywood, yeah. It's where they keep all the accounting for the how much money the movie's really made.
I would think they want to keep the records instead of.
Also, the only copy of The Clown Who Cried. Which wasn't that funny of a movie. I mean, come on.
I can't say much about a decor that includes a collection of identical cocktail glasses or champagne glasses. Yeah, Mr. Truder says the same thing here. Really?
Don't just... Okay, actually, wait, there was a chair. All right. I thought he just dropped the cat onto the floor. Oh, Jesus.
And it's our own friend. Yeah,
God damn
it is,
Becky.
after all, the ultimate computer. We need that computer that was programmed by the women.
There you go. And the aliens have been preparing this for 6,000 years.
Yeah. I imagine they handle more than Earth. They put so much time and effort into the M5 for the episode The Ultimate Computer. They didn't want to just use it for that one episode. We'll be seeing it again in 2 episodes in the 3rd season. Yeah, we can.
Yeah, sure. Just, open fire.
It sounds impressive, but I don't think you would want to place orbital H bombs into a suborbital trajectory.
That's generally a bad idea.
If you're going to do that, it should at the very least, be in a stable orbital path.
They just don't understand the gravity of the situation.
Aha! Oh, chuckle. Yes, mark this down, folks. His only witticism for the episode.
They don't look like murder hobos. This is an improvement.
Yes, but I still would have left Spock on the ship.
He needs screen time, though.
And enter Terry Garr, who started out as a go-go dancer on TV.
You don't say.
I do say.
The shock. Sir, are you implying that she had obvious assets which were pounced upon by the producers of TV?
Yes, and motion pictures, seeing as how she's had a very nice film career since this.
I'm your roommate.
Oh, they'll find a way. On one sheet of paper? And we've dealt with punctuation.
She's really quick on the draw here.
That's hardly a reason to quit.
Really?
I mean, they go to the trouble of getting a typewriter that works automatically. Hell, I'd stay. Tinted. It's a green cube.
Which actually looks like a cool desk ornament, to be honest.
Yeah.
She's office candy. Come on. Connect the dots here.
She's the doctor's companion.
Yeah, air quotes, companion.
Actually, no, I don't.
She's, a woman with hair tinted honey blonde.
And a star-shaped birthmark located in an obviously interesting part of your body.
He's CIA. Dun dun dun.
No, that's how you usually talk to cats.
Yeah. Well, look, air conditioners all across the street.
Not much of a lobby.
No, it was a car accident.
Well, you'll have someone arriving pretty soon who can explain everything about cars.
Or there's a woman in the next room.
Oh, and I have not been able to find a Highway 949.
It's in Pennsylvania. It's a bit too late. She's already gave the information. Neck pinch. Neck pinch. And out drives a car. Oh, okay. About to say. Suddenly the Batmobile drives out. No one notices the man with the cat.
Nope.
Glare. This is Chicago, right?
New York City.
Oh. Yeah, see, Pennsylvania's close enough. Arrest her. She's a go-go dancer. Wait, why are we beaming up the cops?
Kirk ordered Scotty wide scan.
Why not just beam them? Hold on. They wanted to wait for the cops to be in the same room, then beam up, just so they could beam them back. No, this doesn't make any sense.
No. Kirk ordered
Scotty to
Spock
do a wide scan. Yes, I'm aware.
They were moving and they didn't know where exactly they were going to be when the beam occurred.
If only they hadn't said lock on to the communicator and beam up. If only the Enterprise hasn't demonstrated many times that they can scan and track people. Oh my God. Launchpad's still there, proceeding with the launch.
Ooh.
I wonder if he's important.
I wonder if his first name is Oliver.
How do you know he's a sergeant? Oh, it's the little bars. Okay, never mind.
Sergeant has obviously not handled cats. Well, that's nice, but they're going to send some people down to investigate anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me.
No problem. I mean, what's to stop them from just going back in time and defeating the Klingons and the Romulans and, or giving the Federation technology from the future?
But that would be changing history.
For the better.
Yes, but you don't know what... When you do stuff like that, you don't know what you'll end up with when you return to your own time.
Who says anything about returning to your own time?
I wouldn't want to be stuck in the past, okay?
If only we actually had a, contingent of our crew dedicated to security who might be trained and taught how to do searches.
Yeah, this should have been done by the security
But
personnel.
come on, Spock, let's take your really obvious ears down to the planet here.
Well, looks like the launch pad is still here.
This is the easiest job I've ever had. I get to hang out once a week. I get to come up, check the launch pads, make sure it's still there. Then I go talk to Becky in accounting about her new gig as a voice of a cat on a TV show. It's a great life. And why didn't he just use his sonic screwdriver to mentally compel the person to take him to the launch pad?
And by the way, the voice of the cat is our old friend Barbara Babcock, who is also the voice of the Beta 5 computer.
So it really is Becky from accounting. Okay, all right.
No, it's Barbara from Central Casting.
Did they ever do unmanned Saturn V rockets?
Oh, yes. Apollo's, the early Apollos were unmanned until we got to Apollo 7. Actually, Apollo 1 was manned, but was supposed to be a test vehicle, and that's unfortunately where the launch pad fire took place.
Right.
The footage that we're seeing here of is either Apollo 6 or Apollo 4. For people who travel through time a lot, they really need to learn about timing. What, you got knocked out by a man with a cat, so you're going to arrest the first two people you see when you wake up.
Well, to be fair, it's a very suspicious fisherman's hat Spock's wearing.
Yeah, it should have fish hooks in it.
For one thing, like, how can you see anything that far? You got to zoom in, my man.
And I understand why you have to have someone in the transporter room, but wouldn't the instruments on the bridge be better? I thought you were determined to quit.
Well, it's a locked door, so now she is trapped.
I don't think the door is locked.
It has a dial on the front.
Oh, that's not the door to the office, though.
So she's just gonna fuck around randomly. Okay, that is a cat. She's just gonna fuck around randomly with the controls of a device she doesn't know what it is.
Yes to that, but why did you say it is a cat? I mean, what did you think it was?
Well, I mean, no. I mean, the cat's just walking on its back.
And take off that stupid hat.
Also, wouldn't there be cameras all over it? Wouldn't someone have noticed? The man at the on the gantry.
Now, they had cameras at the bottom of the pad. I've seen enough foot, and also they had cameras at the top, but I don't think they had cameras all over.
Scotty's gonna like turn a dial, and it's gonna go from the, you know, shots a mile out from the rocket to right up on his face. Oh, there, I found it. Like, yes, congratulations, Scotty. You found the right channel. Welcome to the. This is why you're getting canceled, Scotty. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are we really? Are we really? And hold on. Wait, here it comes. Da-da! Okay, fuck you, Scotty. This is why you're getting canceled, okay?
Oh!
This show is replacing you, okay? A go-go dancer and Robert Lansing wondering what the fuck he's doing. It's a combination lock. Look at it. See? Just turn dials, turn knobs.
Well, it's back to the old tracking screen, I guess.
What if she, like, did something to destroy the Earth? So, thank you, but don't do that again.
No, it's a Saturn V. Yeah, Kirk, tell your log why you guys are in custody.
My show is being canceled. I will need a new job.
That's why he's feeling helpless. How does she know? I mean, there was a point when the CIA was trying to train cats to be let loose in Moscow and hopefully, record important conversations.
That must have been a job right there. The government was just giving away money.
Well, obviously, the plan didn't work.
Or did it?
See, that's footage from one of the launch pad cameras at the bottom.
Well, I gathered that.
Yeah, obviously the cameras had to be replaced. And this was from one of the cameras at the top of the gantry.
The hell you say, sir?
The hell I do say, sir.
Kabloom!
Well, it would have simplified things if that was what happened, but it didn't.
Just, play with the cat. Come on.
Did she think she was just going to casually talk on the phone while his back was turned?
Well, her hair is only honey tinted blonde, so yes.
No, it's just being catty.
Oh, ha ha ha. Da-da. Yeah, they're just like, as a Star Trek episode goes, Kirk and crew are just hanging out in the background looking confused.
Yeah.
Like, this is the show that's replacing us?
I'll grow a pair.
See, this wouldn't have been an issue for the captain of the SS Cynical Bastard.
Why not? I got a fountain pen and I'm not afraid to use it.
How? Wait. You can't wait. No, that's not how signals work.
You can't repeat a signal at a stronger frequency?
Why weren't they...
Or
Okay, if I was communicating with a nuclear armed tipped rocket, why wouldn't I be using the strongest transmitter I have possible?
Did they take all the other phasers and communicators? Or did they leave them on top of the instrument panel?
See, look at that right there. They're beaming from the base to the apartment.
Yes, but that's not up to the Enterprise. If they went up to the Enterprise, they'd appear on the transporter pad.
Why?
That's where the transporter is.
But that's not required.
Well,
We
we
need to
will
lo-
learn. We will learn more of that in the next generation. But right now, that's how it is.
I don't think that's really how it is.
Okay, so they did take the phasers.
I'm just going to take
I'd like to
wild
get-
guesses here. Boop, 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 like, Jesus.
I'd like to take a closer look at the buttons on that console.
Wait, now you believe? Jesus. Fuck. God damn.
Well,
No wonder this show was
she
canceled.
trusts him more than she trusts Kirk and Spock.
God.
So much for logic. Oh, and that's your excuse.
Dun, dun. Oh, it looks like it's the Middle East.
Oh no, not the oil.
Anything but the oil.
I mean, Venice is a goner anyway. We could have just hit that. Resulting in a rather problematical electromagnetic pulse.
Well, it's over the Middle East back in the 1960s, so. No, not really. Well, hello.
That is April Tatro, by the way.
No, that's ISIS.
Yes, the human form being played by April Tatro. Oh, that's April Tatro. She's also been in Wonder Woman and Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In and stuff like that.
Get this the fuck out of this shitty show. Talking to a producer wanting to make me a cop. And Nimoy here wants to be a Nazi. A Nazi on trial or something like that. Oh. Oh.
Okay, I still maintain that this would have made a decent series, handled correctly.
Uh-huh.
That and yes, that is partially based on my appreciation of Robert Lansing.
Well, I mean, okay, Robert Lansing was cool. And Roberta Lincoln...
That's the only thing he's done. I don't think Robert Lansing has had a comedic role to his name. And, go ahead.
And Roberta Lincoln was pretty dynamite.
Oh, okay.
And ISIS even better, but, the whole plot was just blah.
Well, ISIS didn't have as successful a film career as Terry Garr, so...
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
I am. I'm not going anywhere.
I was trying to find, what has Gene Roddenberry actually written and see if I could find something good. And he produced a film called Pretty Maids All in a Row.
Yeah. That's produced.
Yeah, yes.
Go and look up what he's actually
The film was also his only feature film writing credit.
Well, he's busy doing television.
I don't think he's a good writer. Let's see. Just go IMDb. I think they actually have a section just for writing.
Oh yes. Oh, he had an untitled Quentin Tarantino Star Trek project.
He was dead by then.
Well,
I mean, yes, technically, yes.
Well, it was based on Star Trek, which was he created, so.
Right.
But no, I will agree that a lot of the stuff that Roddenberry did previous to, post Star Trek, didn't exactly set me on fire. I thought Andromeda.
Oh, it's Mama calling?
She might be. I thought Andromeda was a bore. I thought, what was that? The Project Earth or something like that.
Genesis 2.
Earth Final Conflict. Now, I liked Genesis 2, not the later two attempts. I also liked the Quester tapes, which I thought would have also have made an interesting series.
No.
But a lot. No.
Nope. I don't like none of it. I'm beginning to think he was a hack.
Listen, the Trek fans are still militant.
Yeah.
Or a lot more militant than you and I are. Listen. I don't want to spend the rest of my life looking over my shoulder when I'm going through parking lots and stuff.
Anyone who wants to proclaim the glorious writing of Gene Roddenberry is invited to come with me, sit down, and we can watch the Omega Glory. Okay? Or the Son of Man, or whatever the fuck it is. Bread and Circuses, that's it. That was it. Yes. And they can explain to me the brilliant writing of Gene Roddenberry.
Everyone has an off day or two.
Or 3. Or 4. Or maybe they had just one decent day and they've been milking that cow for like 30 years.
Oh.
But
I'm giving the episode an A-. Yeah.
Oh, I'm giving it a C.
Oh, big shock. Let me give myself open heart massage, to recover.
And anyone who disagrees with me is welcome to let us know at lostpodcastoftitan@gmail.com. And y'all can join us next time when we do our Season 2 Roundup Review Recap.
Oh, God in heaven. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Huh. Yep. So join us for next time, and hope y'all have a good day.
Yes, y'all behave.